Most people see hobbies as a way to simply pass time after work or school. So they spend their evenings scrolling, watching shows, or playing games until the day comes to an end. But a small group of people treats hobbies differently. They don't choose them just for entertainment. They choose hobbies that quietly build skills. Skills that make them smarter, more confident, and more valuable. The crazy part? These hobbies don't look life-changing at first. They don't give instant results or a quick dopamine hit, but over time they transform the way you think, make decisions, and solve problems, giving you an advantage that keeps growing year after year. Here are 7 rare hobbies that give you an unfair advantage in life. 1. Chess. Let's start with something most people underestimate, a board game. It looks slow, but chess trains one of the rarest skills in modern life, thinking before reacting. Every move forces you to predict consequences, several steps ahead while there's no undo button. That same ability carries into business, investing, negotiations, and everyday decision-making. World chess champion Magnus Carlsen has defended losing positions for hours until his opponents finally cracked under pressure. Chess isn't just teaching strategy, it's teaching patience under pressure. 2. Strength training. The gym has the most honest scoreboard you'll ever meet. The weight either moves or it doesn't. There's no blaming the algorithm, your boss, or bad luck. Week after week, you learn that progress comes from showing up long before results appear. That mindset quietly spills into every area of life. People think they're building muscle. They're really becoming the kind of person who keeps promises to themselves. 3. Combat sports. Confidence isn't something you say, it's something you experience. Walk into your first boxing or Brazilian jiu-jitsu class, and you'll quickly realize your ego isn't nearly as strong as you thought. But something interesting happens. The fear that once controlled you slowly disappears. Not because fighting becomes easy, but because you've repeatedly faced discomfort in a controlled environment. Real confidence doesn't come from positive thinking, it comes from proof. 4. Learning a new language. Shift from the body to something quieter. Learning a new language. This isn't really about the language. It's about being comfortable failing publicly. For months, your brain changes, sharper memory, better focus, and you start noticing how other cultures think and solve problems, which most people never access. 5. Video editing. Here's one hobby almost nobody expects to be life-changing: video editing. At first, it looks like you're just cutting clips together, but what you're really learning is how to control attention. Every edit teaches you what people notice, what they ignore, and exactly when they lose interest. Once you understand how attention works, you start seeing the world differently. Every movie, advertisement, and YouTube video becomes a lesson in psychology. And in a world where attention is the most valuable currency, this hobby quietly becomes one of the most valuable commercial skills you can have. 6. Journaling. The quietest hobby here and the most underestimated: journaling. It lets you see your own thinking for the first time. You start spotting the patterns in your decisions, the same excuse, the same fear, showing up in a different outfit every few months. People who journal course correct in weeks instead of years. 7. Reading books. Here's something worth thinking about. Warren Buffett has famously said he spends much of his day reading. Bill Gates regularly takes weeks surrounded by books. Coincidence? Probably not. Books compress decades of someone's experience into a few hundred pages. Every finished book gives you ideas, perspectives, and mental models that would otherwise take years to discover through trial and error. In a world fighting for your attention every second, the ability to focus deeply has become a competitive advantage. None of these hobbies are flashy. They won't make you successful next week. That's exactly why most people quit. But the few who stick with them slowly become calmer under pressure, better at solving problems, more disciplined, and harder to replace. Imagine meeting 2 versions of yourself 5 years from now. One spent every evening consuming entertainment. The other spent just 30 minutes a day mastering one meaningful hobby. They started from the same place, but they won't end up in the same life. So don't try all 7. Pick one. Commit to it for the next 30 days. Your future self won't care which hobby you chose, only that you started. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, because next time we'll build a simple 30-day plan to make one of these habits stick.